Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Recon, coming to you with another weekly update video for GxB2. I'm your host, Mr. Recon, and let's get into this week's events. Alright, right off the bat we have Jonah, you see on the screen right there. She is a new girl, and we have Vivian this week as well, so we got two new girls. Vivian's going to be in capsules, Jonah's going to be in this little limited recruitment thing we have going on, so we'll get into that in a minute here. Okay, starting off, the event's going to be from the 27th to the 3rd. For me, it's the 26th to the 2nd. So I'm a day behind as always. If you're a day behind, just be aware of that. Daily rewards are going to be 3 capsules for logging in and 1 limited recruitment coin. Now, I think it looks like a clock. For the sake of this video, I'm going to just call them clocks because it makes it easier to say instead of LRC coins. I'm just going to call them clocks. They look like a clock. Let's just be honest about it. Okay, you get one of those. Capsule points, we got 4 rounds. So 500 points as always. So we're just going to do some math real quick. For 4 rounds, you're going to get 15 enrolls, 15 clocks, and 15 ruins for 1 round. Now the 4 rounds is going to equal to 60 enrolls, 60 clocks, and 60 ruins. So 60, 60, 60. As far as the extra capsules, you get 30, 90, 120. Right. Yes, 120 for 4 rounds of the extra ones you get. You get 4 Vivians, and then you get the pity reward, so you get 8. Hopefully you can get that 9 somewhere. We got MA is nice, and people were freaking out we don't get diplomas. They're right there. We still get diplomas, so you have a chance of 20 of those. We always need those. Very hot commodity. Just kind of secretly. People don't really talk about them that much, but you're going to need them. All right. Let me move on to capsule packs. This is, of course, for summoning Vivians. This is for Vivian. These are pretty straightforward. You get 1, 2, 3, 5, or 7. You get the rewards. Getting to 7's nice. You get that little exclusive antique shards to play the roulette on that. Everything else is kind of a nice little bonus. The 12k chisels, honestly, my favorite part out of this because the chisels are very hard to get in the game right now, and lunch boxes. But the chisels right there, 12k. This really seems really nice. Girls exchange. We have Mio and Capsule Girl. Honestly, for me, they're not that great. Other people, maybe so. Capsule Girl is not so much. Early game to mid game, decent, can help out. But she falls off very quickly. She's just not very good anymore. Mio, though, on the other hand, she can have somewhat use in the end game. She can help you with other things. Let's say she can do some damage in PvE. She can help out in patrol a little bit as well. So if you're going to get any copy here, one of the two, just get the Mio if you need it. If not, you can just go ahead and skip both of them and wait for the next girls exchange and see what we get then. You don't necessarily have to use your transfer tickets on this, so just be aware of that. Now we have Explorer packs. So, as I've said before, the 2,000 and 5,000 are utterly useless. You say, what, it's 20k chisels. You could get 20k chisels from the market for 1,000 gems cheaper, honestly. Blowy's not worth it to get, so just I wouldn't do the 5,000 or the 2,000. But the one to get here, as I say this, some people argue about this. The 8K gem, the 8,000. If you don't have your labs done, this is the one you want to grab first, most likely. Either that or the 10 capsules. But this one is very important for you to grab. If you have your labs already done, this one's kind of just like, I can skip this. It's not really great. They used to have ruins in this, so it was, everybody wanted them. It was great. They didn't have it in this one, so a lot of people are probably going to skip this. If their labs are done, they're not going to get it because they don't need the 25 guild coins. But I can't stress this enough. If you need to get your labs done, this is a way to get it done quickly and efficiently to help out. And labs are very important in the game. So get the 8K gem one for sure. After that, the 3,000 one with 8 enrolls is also really amazing. So you want to get 8,000, 1,000, 3,000. If you can't get any of them, at least get the 1,000 for 10K capsules. That one's just pretty easy. It's very cheap. Do that one at least if you can't get anything else. But if you can get the 8,000, by all means get that one 100%. All right, now we get into this little limited recruitment thing they have going on. So we have Fenrir, Sonya, Next Gen, Iron Fist, and Jonah. I'll explain why the other 3 are there in a second as we scroll down. All right, so you use the clocks. I'm not going to say coins. Clocks to recruit girls in a limited recruitment event. Every 10 draws, you would get a guaranteed 5-star girl. So every 10 pulls, we're going to get a 5-star girl, which is nice because in capsules, you don't always get that. Now, obviously, these are going to be a little bit harder to get in the game as more than capsules are for this event, but it's still nice that you have a guaranteed 5 stars. So you're getting something out of it. During the event, your chances to acquire Jonah, Fenrir, Next Gen, Iron Fist, and Sonya are doubled. That's really good. I don't know what the rates are normally, but I figure they would be the same as the capsule draw rates. But getting them double can be nice. But the good thing about it is every 50 clocks used, you guarantee to get a 50 Farsar Jonah shard. So you might get Jonah shards in between the 50s, so you're still getting one guaranteed at 50. So hopefully it doesn't reset. So if you draw 20 and you get a Jonah, and then it says at 50 you're supposed to get another Jonah, that's 2 within 50. So it might or may not happen. It just depends on your RNG and luck. Someone in the entire game, somebody will get it. I guarantee you that. Someone has to. It will happen. You can get recruitment rewards based on the total clocks used during the event, which right here. We have the cherry blossoms, which is another thing down below. We'll get to that in a second. So as we get to 25, 50, 50 you get a Jonah. At 100 you get another Jonah. 150 you get a Jonah. 200 we have a Jonah copy right there with the cherry blossoms. And then as we get to 300 we get the nice 80 box. 80s. The Neff and Kratos copies. We all want those. So we get to 300 we get that and cherry blossoms. Then you get to 400 we get that warrior class gear set, which for Jonah she's a warrior. Goes hand in hand. And then we have 500 for the cherry blossoms, and then another 500 for the next level at 500. Then we have at the next last two is 10-star girl and a 9-star dolls. Sorry, not girls, dolls. So if you get the 600, that's great. Now, I did a little math. If you did all the rounds of capsules, spent your gems to get 12k gems for 40 clocks, and you spend 1k, you can get to 300 in the first week. 300 on the limited recruitment round. You can get to there. As far as getting to 600, hopefully you get that on the second week. So you give a little bit of a deal how much money it costs to get to 300 limiteds right there on the line, just so you know. I know it's a lot, but if you spend, that's how much you're going to have to spend. All right, you can also get rewards based on how many times Jonas summoned during this event. Same thing as the capsule thing up there we saw earlier for Vivian. Literally the same thing. It's just for Jonah, which is nice. So we get double for that. So your chance, if you pulling them, you get some gear sets, some more chisels, lunch boxes, stuff like that. Everyone's going to need them. All right, during the event, Jonah will be available from limited recruitment, and you can not get Vivian from this. So they don't correlate hand in hand. So Vivian's only in capsules, Jonah's only in this. Every time you recruit, you get a peach blossoms, similar to acquiring portfolios from enroll. So you know how you do enrolls, and we get portfolios, and we can exchange girls within enrolls to get different ones and try and get like a top tier girl out of it. I know it takes a lot, but there's a chance of it. Or get the one you need to, let's say, make a 9-star to get food for another girl. You can do that. So I don't know how many peach blossoms we're going to get every time we roll 10 clocks. Hopefully it's a decent amount, because if we scroll down and we show the event rewards for the blossoms, it's a lot for some of these to get through the entire thing to 5. So I'm hoping they're generous on how many blossoms they give out when you use your clocks. But then again, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So I'll have to get on that. You can get clocks from gem purchases, 300 each is max 40, as I said earlier. That's 12k in total. Capsule points this week, and then enroll next week. Value pack, special gift skin pack, and then daily mails. So you're only going to get 1 a day, so you get 7 from mails, so that's not much. After this vendor owner, clocks will be automatically exchanged to gold. Jonah will be available in advanced capsules. Enroll exchange after this event is over. I know I said that really fast, I'm sorry, but Jonah is not available in capsules this week or enrolls next week, and the exchange after or for this week. So after this event is over, so I'm assuming these 2 weeks, so when you get to the next capsule and this enrolls, you can get Jonah that way if you're lucky. So good luck with that, honestly. It's going to be hard because it's a new girl. But next week we'll probably have next capsule we might have a new girl. So the fact of having a Jonah capsule event may not be for a while or the month after. So we'll just have to wait and see if you guys have been just like, I want to save my capsules for that. So we'll just have to wait and see on how that turns out. All right, now we go to Jonah's trial. Challenge Jonah to get rewards, 2 chances every day during the event. So this is kind of like when we had Magic Card event and we had to fight the Magic Girl, and we would get the I forgot what they were called, magic wands after we fought her to get to it. Now, it wasn't very much for fighting that, so I don't know how much we're going to get fighting hers. Assuming we're not going to get that many peach blossoms. Gold and XP juice, I don't think we're going to get that much either. I mean, unless they're going to be extremely generous on that part, which would be nice. Maybe they might not give us much peach blossoms, but they will give us gold and XP. Peach blossoms can be used in rewards exchange. So that's going to be down low in a second. Rewards exchange. You have to get through buy all of these to get to the next level. I know back in the other ones we've had like this, you could just buy one and get to the next level, right? So everyone would find the cheapest way to get to the max part if you could, and do it that way to get the best rewards possible. But this one, unfortunately, you can only get to the next level by getting all of them. So it seems kind of pricey. So like the first one right off the bat is 1,500 peach blossoms. That's a lot. So hopefully when we start doing our coins, pulling them, doing the 10, we get a decent amount of peach blossoms from those. Fingers crossed on that. And then as we scroll down, you see it gets even more. It's like 2K on that one. The great thing about this one, honestly, is you get a Jonah copy. You can get the 10 capsules. I mean, you have to buy all of them, but that's decent for that. The third level, another Jonah copies there, 10 enrolls, which is nice. The all faction box doesn't have Angel Demon, but that's nice. And then, of course, we have our Neff, Kratos. So it's nice that we're kind of forced to get those because we need them anyways, but 800, it seems a lot for them, but it's expected. They're top tier girls right now. Everybody needs them, so at least they're there, though. All right, we go to the next level, fourth level. So we have an Angel Demon box, which is nice. Neff and Kratos in there. All right. And then we have a class gear set. We all need those. We have a limit of 2 Jonah copies here, which is really good. And then we have 6-star boxes for the normal factions and the Angel Demon factions. Those can help out a lot. Some people need food extra. So the fact that those are there can help out a lot as well. I'll move on to the 5th and final level. We have limit 3 Jonahs on here, which is nice. We have a limit of 2 class gear sets. I don't know if we'll be able to get all of these. Honestly, don't. But it's nice the fact that that's there. And then we have exclusive antique shards, limit of 2 on that one. I will get this last, honestly, on this one. And then we have a 999 limit on the resource box. Now, if the resource box is generous and it has, like, let's say 20k for lunch boxes and chisels, this would be amazing. But it's probably not. It's going to be like the reduced rate one that's like 6,000, which is okay still because you have a chance of 999 of them. If that's the case, I'm going to go, if I ever make it to this level, I'm going to go hammy on the resource box. Just going to tell you right now because I need that. Everybody's going to need that. So I hope that that's generous in that box. Fingers crossed that it's not like 1K or some crap. Then it's just like a slap in the face, but it is what it is. And then lastly, the last thing I need to talk about here is this exclusive shard box opening. I'm assuming that you get to pick whichever one you want. And hopefully it's got some pay-to-win antiques in there. I don't know what's in there. I'm not going to lie. But it'll be just nice the fact to choose what you need. So hopefully there's some good antiques in there that they give out. If you can reach it to that far, kudos to you. Hopefully you get what you want out of that box. Okay, this is going to explain it essentially. You use Peach Blossoms to exchange for rewards. There are 5 levels of rewards. You can only unlock the next level after all the rewards from the previous level are exchanged, as I explained before. You can get Peach Blossoms from limited recruitment rewards, Jonas Trial. After the event is over, unused Peach Blossoms will automatically be exchanged to gold. So, use as much as you can. Just use it up. Don't save it. You're not going to be able to do this again. Just use them. If you have like 15 left over because you can't do anything and you didn't get to the last level, it's okay. You get gold for it. It happens. Not everybody can spend all of them. It just happens. All right, now we get to the Black Friday card. This is not as good as Red Riding Hood's card that they give us by a long shot, but it's still not bad. You get 12k gems in 15 days, 30 ruins. The gold is going to be based off your player level, so I can't do math for every single level in the game, but essentially if you're 150, you get a decent amount. 100. The higher level you are, if you're like someone who's level 300 a game, because there's some people up there, they're gonna get a decent amount of gold off this every day, which is helpful. So, especially newer players, if you get this card, it's worth buying. It's gonna help you out with runes and gems, and you're gonna get a decent amount of gold. Just keep leveling up and logging in every day. This will help you build your pets, your crystals, and on the girls, other girls, stuff like that. So this is a nice way to get some gold for cheap. Then we got Black Friday crazy sales. I've heard some mixed things about this. People talking about it already. That they're like, oh, this is a scam. This is that and that. It is what it is. People want to think. I think they could have not said the original price on there. Just left it at $49.99. That's kind of a little tacky in my opinion, but it is what it is. But I do like what we have in here. 50 for 70 is really good. Not bad. I like it. That's a good. Usually, if you see down earlier, it's 75 in the pack for Raphael skin. 75 capsules for $70. So this is $30 cheaper for 5 less. Still good. And you get to choose your normal faction box of which girl you want. And then you get 50 million coins. And then you get 10 clocks. We're going to need the clocks, so this is a good way to get clocks. And then we come to the $100 one, 160 capsules, which is awesome. I think for when we triggers the using 200 in the game, you get that special pack. For me, it's like 140. Some people get 150, depending if you haven't used it in a while. So this is better than that. So because of the fact you get Angel Demon Box in it, Elite Girl Shards, okay, not really a big deal. And then we get 20 clocks to use to get Jonah, which is good as well. So the price for this, I don't think it's a scam. $99 for this seems pretty reasonable. It seems very generous in a way. 160 capsules. You have a chance of an 80 girl. And then food for building a 9-star for your Elite Girl Shards. And then coins to get Jonah. That's halfway to a Jonah copy, kind of. Not really. Obviously, 25 is. But that's still chances to get 2 5-star girls out of that, essentially. So that's 2 more right there. Decent. It's. I think it's worth it. If you have it, go ahead. Okay. I saw this today. This is the only thing I'm going to do. Watch me slowly scroll past this crap. It's not even worth talking about, essentially. I'm not even going to talk about any of these. I don't think any of them are worth buying. Someone might argue with me and be like, oh, yes, they are. My personal opinion, I won't buy any one of those, period. If you want to, go ahead. That's on your own accord, but I will not. The ones that I just scrolled past up there, will not buy them, period. But if you want to, that's on you. But I'm not going to go into details on it because I don't think they're worth it at all. That's how it's going through the math. It's not worth it. All right, now we got value packs. These are all the same. The only difference is we get coins. So 20, 14, 6, and 2. So depending on how many capsules you need, obviously you can do the crazy math here and figure out if I buy $10 and $30 and $70, will I get more than 95? Probably. Let's do it real quick. It's 80. 93? Nope, you're too short. But that's still not bad. You still get 20 coins on that. How's the gems? A little bit less gems. So you might as well just buy the 100. Usually sometimes they have this little, if you do the math, you can find this little crazy way to get to 100 that's going to equal more than the 100 itself. Sometimes it happens, not all the time, but it is what it is. All right, moving on. Special gift packs. This one's okay. We get a Raphael on there. You get 14 coins. It's not the first thing I would buy, but it's something if you need a Raphael copy and need some coins. It's okay. I think that this should have been like 17 coins because it's supposed to be a special gift pack. So they should have added a couple more extra coins to that for the Jonah event to make it more enticing, but it is what it is. There's something else to better buy, but if you need that Raphael copy and you bought everything else, you got some extra money. It's not bad. It's okay. I give it the okay of approval. Not the best, but not the worst. And then we got our $5 888 gems is the only reason why this pack is good besides the coin. 10 million gold coins, pretty easy to game this point to get. And then we just get a normal 50 girl shards. It's not really that great. But the 888 gems is very, very good for $5. So get it. But don't get it first. There's a one better. Right down here. So we got the new Raphael skin, which I like a lot. I love it. I'm going to get this. We get 14 coins. It's a special skin pack, so there should have been at least 17 coins. It's supposed to be special, but it is what it is, as I said earlier. 75 capsules, which is great. And then we get some more gems. And then on bottom below that, we have our 8 capsules, 888 gems, 1 clock, and then 10 million juice. Juice is just kind of a bonus here. It's not really important. The capsules and the gems are what important here. That is nice for $5. You saw earlier, I think it's 2 for $5 up there, and 9 to 6. So 8 for $5 with 880 gems is great. 1 clock. If you're gonna buy anything this week, buy these ones first. After you buy this, I would buy the $20 Black Friday pack for the 15 days. That one's gonna be your second one to buy after you buy these two. After that, you can go ahead and buy whatever you want. You can buy these $5 one as well, but buy these ones first. Best value right here, as usually, normally, always they are. It's just awesome and great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this video is coming to an end. If you have any comments, concerns, complaints, or questions, you can leave a comment down below or join my Discord. There will be a link in the description. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It really helps to grow this channel and spread the word of information and knowledge that we can help new players or old players learn about the game. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mr. Recon, and as always, have a great day, good morning, and good afternoon. Peace out, everyone.